Hey guys, how's it going? Jacob here. In today's episode, I'm going to be teaching you something that's very important when it comes to laying out the manufacturing process. So, sim kids, I need you to pay extra attention to this. I'm going to be teaching you how to use flowcharts. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So, let's start off with the definition of a flowchart. A flowchart is described as a schematic representation of an algorithm or process. So basically, it is the visual layout of what it is that you want to do, whether it's simply mathematical or if it's actual a physical process. This is just what it's going to look like, so you can actually follow a map of what you want to do instead of just trying to do it based off of what you're thinking and remembering, because you can only handle so much thinking at a time. Here are some of the basic symbols that you're going to be using in a flowchart. First of all, you have a rounded rectangle, which is used to start and stop the process. So you are going to put rounded rectangles at the beginning and the end because you start the process at the beginning, you end the process at the end. A rectangle is an actual process that you're performing, so in there you're going to write, as it says, an action or a verb because that's something that you are actually performing. A parallelogram is an input or an output, so that's a manual operation. You're going to be either putting in something or something is going to be coming out as a result of a process. And then you have a diamond, which is a decision, yes or no. If it's yes, it continues. If it's no, then it goes in a different direction. And then you have arrows, which indicate movement, so it could show the linear progress of it, or when it comes to the decision block, then the arrow, I forgot the word, will go in a different direction to show the different path that's going to be taken as a result of yes or no. So, spoiler alert, it turns out I accidentally stopped recording. I noticed this as I was trying to edit, but I am back again once again, and here is an example of a flowchart that I had to do when I was in Sim. It is a simple mathematical process of counting up to 9. So, first you have the start block, which then starts the process, and you begin by inputting 1, and that number is then stored, so you currently have 1. And then what you do is you add 2, so that is increasing the number. And then you come to the decision. Is the number that you currently have greater than 9? And at this moment, it is not. So you follow the path for no, and you go back to the point where you input 1, and you start the process over, and you add up the numbers. You keep getting to decision and deciding if it's greater than 9. Once you do this enough times and you actually get to a point where it is greater than 9, then you get to follow the path that says yes. And at that point, it ends. If this were a more complicated process, you could do more steps like dividing or multiplying or subtracting or doing whatever you can do with math, which is a lot. And this is just a very simple process. You're going to get to do different ones that are more physically related tasks, such as a mundane thing like pouring cereal and, well, making cereal by pouring cereal and milk. I forgot how to make cereal for a second. Or it's a more advanced manufacturing process. You'll probably get to outline both of those kinds of things because, practice makes perfect. And right now, you guys aren't perfect, but you will be. So that's all I really have to say for this video. It felt poorly structured, but I think that I still got my point across. Flowcharts really aren't too hard, so you'll get the hang of them real quickly. It's something that seems simple, but it can be really useful because it's good to be able to visually plan out what you're going to do rather than just base it off of what you're doing in your head, because that's why people say show your work, because then you can have a better understanding of what you're doing and why you're doing it and how you got to that result. So that's all I have to say for this video. This could possibly be my last video because I only had to make 15 videos for my senior project, but if I can, I'll really try to make more because it's a lot of fun trying to teach people about engineering and get them interested, because I'd be really proud of myself if I could get more people interested in engineering. So I really hope you enjoyed the video and the series so far. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video and the series. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.